Hello and welcome to the Unit 2 video tutorial on how to create an array using PowerPoint. This PowerPoint tutorial will help you for your final unit exam in Unit 2. To begin, you must first open the PowerPoint application. Once you have opened up the PowerPoint application, it'll default to a blank presentation page as you see on the screen. Along with the blank presentation page, you will see that there are two text boxes. Click to add title, and one below it, click to add subtitle. You will only need one text box for this tutorial. So, click to add subtitle text box and click delete on your keyboard. And then that will remove your text box. Now, to minimize or to resize your click to add title box, we will click it to activate it, and you can tell that it's activated by, you'll notice it has 4 circles on each corner and 4 rectangle boxes as well. Just select one of the circles in one of the corners. In this case, I am going to use the lower left-hand corner. I will click and hold and drag to a smaller box to get out of the way. Okay, let's begin. Making an array. From the PowerPoint toolbar menu, you will want to go up and click on the Insert tab as you see here. Then you will scroll down to Picture or Clip Art. If you have a picture or image of your own that is on your desktop, you would click on Picture. And as you see, you can navigate through your folders to find the selected image that you wish to insert. But for our purposes, we will use the clip art that is given in PowerPoint. So once again, click Insert, scroll down to Clip Art. Then a pop-up button window will give you a list and a category of different images that you can select from. If there's a particular image you want to look for, you can click on the search button up on top and type in a keyword. If there's any images that match that keyword, you will see it in the window box here. For our purposes, we'll use the graduate image. I will click on it to make sure it's activated. Then on the lower right hand side corner, you'll see the button Insert. Click on Insert, and the image is automatically placed into your PowerPoint presentation. The next step in this presentation will be you will have to resize the image. To do so, we will click on the image to activate it. To activate the image, again, you can tell because the corners of the box image has a ball in each corner and also a square boxes. The easiest way to format the image is to hover the mouse over one of the selected corners. In this case, I'm going to hover the mouse over the right hand lower corner, and you'll see I have an arrow, a diagonal arrow. Once I see that arrow activated, I will click and drag to any image that I wish for it to be. I can wish it to be this small, or I can even enlarge it. Another way is you can right click the center of the image, scroll down to Format Picture, and click on the size icon. And where you see the height scale, and under scale you see height, in there just type in the percentage that you want your image to be. For our purposes, let's use 50%. Click OK, and you automatically have your image resized to 50% of its original size. In order to duplicate this image to create an array, Once again, you will right click, copy, and then you're going to get the mouse and click the mouse on an outside area that is not on the image, away from the image, and then you're going to right click and paste. And there you have your first two icons. To move the icons, just select the image, drag and hold. Now if I want to make my array, I have 2 rows or a line of 2, and let's try one more. So I'm going to hit paste again, and I will drag it completely under it. Now if I want to make 3 columns, the best way is to do what I have done here, create 1 row, and then just click on the white outside area of the presentation, and you're going to click and drag a box such as this, and you're going to highlight over the 3 boxes. And you'll notice that all 3 images are activated and highlighted. Then hover the mouse over one of the images, right click, and then click on copy. To deactivate the images, click on one of the outside areas of the box, right click, and paste. And there you have a second row of images. Again, I want to create one more row, one more column. I will click paste again and drag my images to the selected area. Now I have my 3 rows with 3 columns. I have 3 rows of graduates with 3 images in each row. I have made an array of 3 times 3. The next step and final step would be to write a multiplication number sentence. This is where the click to add title, remember in the beginning of the presentation I had you resize it? Now we're going to go back to that and activate it, which is right here on the right hand side of the presentation. Just double click, and you're going to have to resize the font because defaulted at a 72 or a 48 size font, which is going to be too big for what we're going to be working with. Now to change the font, you're going to want to open up your toolbox, and you'll see in the font size settings, click down, and a 28 is a good size to work with. Then again, we'll activate our text box and write our multiplication number sentence. We have 3 rows times 3 equals 9. Now if I wanted to make it horizontally altogether, again I would activate my text box and simply hover the mouse over one of the edges of the text box and click and drag until I get it spread out horizontally the way I wish. This will conclude our presentation on how to create an array using PowerPoint. I am looking forward to seeing your presentations, to looking at the images that you have chosen, and your multiplication number sentence.